My name is Scott Michalski, and I own a business called ESP in Corktown, and we are a custom screen printing and design studio.
All right. When did you start your business, and where did you begin? What were you doing before this?
I was screen printing for a long time, and summer of 2013 decided to start my own business, taking the knowledge that I had in the industry and trying it out for myself, and Detroit seemed like the perfect place to do that.
All right. Why was it the perfect place? Why did you choose Detroit, and why Corktown?
I think, well, when I started off, I had a few clients to start off with, and they were all located in Detroit. So I wanted to be where they were located to better help them. And it just seemed like there was less noise in the city. I know there are some screen printers that were existing down here, but unlike the suburbs where there are 400 screen printers, there was only a few down here. And there was a lot of new entrepreneurial action happening, and that goes hand in hand with what I do. And so I just figured it was like the perfect place to be. You know, we could work with all of these new businesses and help grow their business, and it just worked out great.
Okay. So you guys feel like you basically, filled a gap in the market?
I think so. Yeah. We started off with just a handful of customers, and within the first 6 months, we had plenty to keep open, and it's just been a steady growth process ever since, and I think we're going to be here for a long time.
All right. So, would you say that the Detroit name or brand has affected your business at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised how many clients feel it's important to utilize Detroit talent and keep their money in the city. When I used to work for shops in the suburbs, no one ever asked for American-made products, and they really didn't care where it was printed. But I noticed being in Detroit, a lot of my clients really, put a lot into that, and I've gotten quite a bit of business just from being located, in the city limits of Detroit.
Okay. So this kind of connects with what you just said, but how has the small business community affected your business?
It's been great. I mean, we were just talking before the camera was rolling that the summer that we came down here, it seems like I ran into and met 20 people that were all starting a business that summer, same time, and we're all, handing each other business cards that were all hand scribbled out and stamped. No one had the money to make business cards yet.
Yeah.
But people were like, well, I'm going to need shirts, and I'm going to need shirts. It was like magic. It was just interesting.
All right. So as far as did you seek out the help of any of the local business associations or anything when you started, or just kind of went out on your own?
No, I did everything the wrong way, probably. I didn't talk to anyone. I had some friends that were interested in renting some real estate in Corktown in this cool building that we're in. And I hitched a ride with them to go look at a space for their business that ended up not happening. And when I was along for the ride, I was really excited for them in this new venture. And we saw this building, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do this. I'm not going to write a business plan. I'm going to do everything the wrong way. I'm not going to start a Kickstarter or anything like that, and I'm just going to do it. I didn't look for any grants or anything. A lot of resources out there. People should take advantage of them. Don't do what I did, which was just start a business with whatever was in my pocket. And but we made it work.
Good. All right, so have you faced any challenges that are kind of unique to opening a business in the city of Detroit?
I don't think anything that I've faced is unique to Detroit. It's been more positive than anything. I mean, sometimes the city might take a while to mow the grass on the boulevard or, fix a street lamp or something, but that's where the people in the area, the small businesses and the neighbors, they pitch in. You know what I mean? You kind of okay, well, we know the bones of the city are still a little raw, so
Yeah.
we're gonna go mow the lawn, you know what I mean? Because
Okay.
we don't want the lawn
So
to
you'd
get
say
long.
lowered expectations kind of created some community?
Yeah, I mean, it's just sort of the reality of it, and no one is bummed out by it. It's just, you know, it is what it is.
Okay. So if you had like, I mean, you kind of touched on this, but if you had, you know, one piece of advice to give to another small business or entrepreneur that are thinking about moving down here, you know, what would it be?
Based on my experience, probably just really know what, you know, it probably would be a lot harder to dream up a business idea without any experience in that business and give it a go. Or, you know, what we do is service based, so I don't have inventory typically, and I just knew 20 years experience going into this. So just know what you're doing, I guess, you know, and be passionate about it. And as much as you should follow some rules, maybe just kind of create your own at the same time.
Okay. Well, thanks for talking to me. I
Yeah.
appreciate your time.
Thanks for
and-
coming.
Yeah, no problem.
Run my own time.